Good morning, everyone. I am up early on Tuesday morning, trying to get my stuff together. I'm moving. Um, Unfortunately, I lost my apartment. I was working, and I guess my introverted ways got to people at my job. They started messing with me, being rude. So I got upset and I said I quit. And then I said, this was all out of anger. It was built up anger. You all know I'm a good worker, blah, blah, blah. They didn't care. They said, get out. So this is where I'm at. I have to move. And just to show you how introverted I am, I'm actually moving everything by myself. If my dad was well, he would help me. He tried to help me and he's not well. I said, you cannot help me, Dad, because you are not well. I have to remind him of that. But he's so used to helping me that he was willing to do it. So that's where I'm at right now. No, I did not want to have to go back home. But as of right now, I'm not working. And from how I've been treated lately by these jobs, because I'm introverted, I don't even want to work for anybody. That's why I'm trying to pump my business up so I can work for myself and have less interaction with people as possible. So yes, being an introvert is real. It is real. I didn't realize how many people were introverts until I put a post out. And I wasn't even trying to focus on, being an introvert. I just threw something out there like, when people ask me why I'm quiet, what do I say, or something like that. And I'm like, because I am, and I'm real loud and aggressive. Okay, so I saw people were commenting and liking it, and it was getting more views than any of my posts. So I'm like, wow, this must really be a popular topic. So then I started looking this stuff up about introverts and Black introverted women and all that, and I'm like, wow, this is actually a big thing. Like, I'm not gonna say I was the only one. Duh, no, I'm not. But to see that many women or people that are introverted, like, it's crazy. And there's probably a lot of introverted men out there too. It's just they're not admitting it, because I guess in society, men aren't supposed to be introverts. They're supposed to be extroverts. Just like Black women aren't supposed to be introverts. We're supposed to be automatically extroverts. And I'm like, well, I'm Black and I'm definitely not that. Okay. So yeah, I've had quite a few struggles and hurdles to hop over, and it's unnecessary stuff. I could say if I was a bad worker or if I wasn't smart, then I'd be like, okay, I can't blame it on being an introvert. I'm just not that dang on bright. I can't comprehend stuff. But that's not even the case here. Like, I'm not bragging, but where I go, like, wherever office I'm in, and I know you all going to be like, wow, she's conceited, but I'm not. But I tend to be like one of the smartest ones in the dang on office, wherever I go. So I don't know if it's a little bit of that. Plus, I'm an introvert, so it's like, oh, she's smart and she's quiet. She thinks she's better than us. Who she thinks she is, and people bother me, And it gets to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the average person who's not an introvert, that's not an introvert. They probably wouldn't understand. I've had people I've had an ex who's like, yeah, can't nobody run me from my job and blah blah blah. But you're an extrovert, so people tend to cling to you and they tend to respect you. I don't get that type of respect as an introvert. Introverts tend to, especially Black introverts, like, we tend to get ridiculed and, oh, why are you like this? Why are you not talking? Why you don't ask me questions about my day? I've had people say that to me, and I'm like, well, first of all, I'm here to work. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to do my job, be a team player, make sure everything is running smoothly within this company to make the white man rich. And y'all treat me like this, it's not even worth the money. Especially since most of the money is going into the owners, pockets. It's like what's the point? So, yes, plenty of I have plenty of introvert stories, okay? Plenty. And now that I see that there's a big community of us, I'm going to start talking about my stuff. Maybe if I did it earlier, maybe, I could have had some advice from other introverts, like, well, this is how I handled it, but I don't know how else to handle these people. Like, they just come for me. Like, no, you cannot be quiet. What are you doing? Are you an alien? I've had somebody ask me, am I living a double life? And I'm like, wait, I'm sorry, what? a what? A double life. I'm like, why would you ask me that? Well, you're so quiet and mysterious and you wear your hair different. I'm like, and mind you, these things are coming from other black women. I just want to put that out there real quick. It's unfortunate, but this stuff is actually coming from other black women. I don't really, I can't recall any white people giving me a hard time for being quiet. They tend to like me. I don't know. Maybe they like quiet black girls. I don't know. But white people don't give me this type of problem with static. It's the black women. And they are like just like so like disgusted that I am like so quiet. I'm so reserved. I sit with my legs crossed. I do my job. I go home, come back and do the same thing. Like, I guess they're like, what? Wait. She's sneaky. She's sneaky. So, yes, I've had somebody ask if I lived a double life. I'm like, so I don't understand I say, well, no, to answer your question, because I'm like, I'm not going to indulge in your ignorance at this point, because now you're just being silly, And this is coming from somebody that was higher up. So it's like, who do I go to about her? EEOC, like, who do I go to? Because she is the top person, you know? But, yeah, she used to, like, always just mess with me because I was, like, quiet. She's the one that said, you don't ask me about my weekend. I don't care. I'm not being rude, but I don't care. Or when we ask you about your weekend, you just say fine. Because it was fine. One, your question was closed-ended. So it only required a yes or no answer. So that's your fault. But two, that's not what I came to work for. I didn't come to work to talk about my weekend. It's not that I'm like living a double life. That's probably why she thought I was living a double life, because I didn't talk about my weekend. No, it's just because it's not your fucking business, lady. Like, I just don't want to talk about it with you all. That's all. I'm not a bad person. That's just my personality trait. I just don't want to talk about it. Now, if you stop pressuring me, I might can talk about it. But if I feel like you're pressuring me to talk about stuff that I don't want to talk about, or you trying to, like, it's like pulling teeth trying to get you to talk. That's what she said. It's like pulling teeth to get me to talk. Well, then stop pulling. Like, what the fuck? I could do my job so much better if you all just leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? If y'all could just leave me alone, get off my back, just let me be me. Let me come out of my shell when I feel like it. And most times the reason why I don't is because I feel negative vibes within the office. So that's why, like, because I'm also very observant. I don't know how many introverts are, but I'm very observant. I read people's energy all the time. So that could also be a reason why I haven't came out of my shell. But mainly it's because that's just not what I do at work. I just don't. I feel like work is work, personal is personal. This is business right now. So you all just met me. Like, I'm not going to be spilling all the tea and tell you, ooh, you know what happened here? Let me tell you the tea. Like, I'm not that person. I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking boring. Yeah, I'm just not that type of person. But yeah, so I'm moving right now. And I am trying to get the last of my stuff. And I'm doing this by myself because I don't want anyone to be in my business. and my back hurt.